What's going on, nesty besties and owlettes? How are you all doing? I have missed you guys so much, and I am thrilled to be here with you tonight. Truly. So nice to see everybody. I do wish it were under better conditions than dealing with all this nastiness, but you know, that's just how it goes. It's just how it goes in GorlWorld. You know, you have good days, you have bad days, you have mental health days, you have someone needs to be admitted into a hospital for evaluation for a good 90 days, maybe involuntarily, those kind of days too, you know? Hey! How is everybody? Anagags, the Bark Street Boys are doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. The ramp arrived yesterday. I haven't taken it out of the box yet because I want to I can't even tell you. If I could have just sat down and streamed anytime this week, I absolutely would have. There was just no chance to. So I want to just get it set up. And then I'm going to take a video for the guys, for not the guys, the guys and the gals, the nest, the birdies who contributed to it. And I'm going to send you a little video and you'll see it on Throne. But I'll make a community tab post to let you know for those who did contribute, because not everyone put their name. Some were anonymous. So just log back into Throne and go to your messages and you'll see the video. So I hope to get that done tomorrow. It's just so exciting. It was in a huge box at the door and I brought it in and the dogs were backing up and I'm like, oh no, don't be afraid. This is from the nest. And they were just giving me this blank look. And I'm like, when I sit at the computer at night and talk to myself, yeah, those people, the people in the computer, they got this for you. They were like, oh, okay. They'll get it when I set it up. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone who helped out with that. I can't even tell you, they're just getting older and, I feel like it's just any jump down or jump up now that, it could, so I just can't wait to get them trained and using it and happy. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys. So excited about it. So yeah, we have a lot going on, but not really. Kind of yes, but also not really. So I'm just scrolling through the chat right now. Ramble on. Hey there. I think I know your name. I think that's a familiar name to me from the past. You can let me know if it is or not. Years ago, maybe. So I do just want to say a few things before we get started. Okay. Where do I start? Okay. Where do I start? Oh yeah, Fran, you definitely missed a lot. Yeah. there was more than a rage. It was, anyway. So I just want to say a few things just to set some standards for tonight's stream. If you are visiting for the first time, or if you're not familiar with how we do things in the nest, it is not an absolute all-out free-for-all as far as listing where people work, what their kids' names are, where their kids can be found. Yeah. So I know that does go on in some chats, and that's totally fine. They can do what they want to do. It's their channels. You can do that over there if that's what you want to do. In here, I'm not into that. Oh, okay, Ramble On. It must be someone else then. No, this was a long time ago. Okay. All right. So I do need to just state that I can't, I don't have any control over what anyone else does, and whatever anyone wants to do is up to them. And, there are consequences for all of those things. I do have somewhat control over what happens on my channel, and I don't want any part of sharing family, or especially minors, who are not involved in GorlWorld, who aren't on YouTube. And I was thinking of okay, well, if you think of loved ones who are involved, I was thinking of Amber Lynn and Tommy, right? Tommy is a character now. She's on, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of she would have to expect whatever comes from that. When we're talking about people who've never been on camera, who don't have any real connection to the channel other than knowing the person or being related to the person, for me personally, I think it's a no-go zone. And I understand that emotions are extremely high for good reason. For good reason. I'm not trying to gaslight anyone into thinking that I'm saying that some of these things aren't, they're absolutely inflammatory. Myself personally, I have had, and there's the reason why I don't show my dogs on stream or even show pictures is because another community that I was in where I was exposing people who were profiting off of a missing child, literally a missing child, profiting off of that. And me exposing some of those tactics. I had a friend who is a social psychologist, and she and I would talk about it on my channel. And this person really didn't like that, of course. So I really thought that I had done my best to hide my identity. But someone knew me from another channel and knew me by my voice. It was my voice. So, yeah, there was a 3-hour live stream with doxing me, my full name, where I live, my psychologist friend, the university that she was teaching at, and then, all of that, okay, okay, right? But this is where the gut punch comes in. That person brought up pictures of my dogs on her live stream. So I know what it feels like. Now you might say, okay, yeah, dogs are not children. You're absolutely right. I'm not saying they're equivalent, but something that you cherish and love and hold dear, and you're the one of the worst people on YouTube has these photos and is showing them and saying things about them. It made me feel sick. I felt sick. And then, then all my pictures and everything, all my pictures. And where I went to, where I got a certification from a university, everything. She found a lot of stuff. Well, I don't think she did. I think her friends did. But anyway, I know what it feels like. And I know I know that feeling to retaliate. No, it's okay. It was a couple years ago, but I'm saying I know what that feels like to just you get a notification that someone's live And your beloved dogs are on the screen with her chat going wild, talking about my dogs. Like, put me on a plane. I'm showing up. You know what I'm like? That's how I felt. So I'm not coming from a place of being totally naive and sheltered. I have been in similar situations. Literally, I had her address. I had everything I needed. Just put me on a plane. I'm going to go knock on her door, and God help her when she opens that door. That's how I felt. So I get it. Believe me, I get it. But with all of the information that I did have on her, I didn't put it out there. And I think that that's where your personal boundaries and what you're willing to do as a person comes into play. And that's not a judgment on anyone and what they choose to do. It just made me aware of where my boundaries were, that this piece of crap person is willing to go there. Like, I had photos of her daughter. You know, people send you stuff. I had photos of her 13-year-old daughter, you know, not dressed very conservative. It's a kid. I'm not going to put her on my channel. Are you kidding? Like, that was just so out of bounds. It wasn't even a consideration. You know, people were sending me stuff and I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, it's still YouTube, okay? It really. So, please, let's not engage in any of that stuff in the chat, okay? Also, just if you're brand new, I am a Muslim revert myself, okay? Chantal is choosing to dress like a Catholic nun lately. I don't really know what exactly she's, you know, it's the Church of Chantal. She takes on whatever, you know, it's like a cafeteria. She picks and chooses whatever she would like to apply to her daily life and call that a religion. I don't think it's Islam. I don't think it's Catholicism. I think it's the Church of Chantal, period. So we're not going to make many comments about her behaving like a bad Muslim. You know, it's not necessary. If you truly have a problem with Islam, then Chantal's just giving you reasons. You know, she's just giving you reasons to be able to throw hatred into a chat. And I don't tolerate that here either. Okay. All right. I think that's enough. Okay. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Animals are innocent, Tank Girl's pet dragon. Oh my God. You know, you see like your kid or your pet, you know, I understand they're not the same, but it's like, oh, you know where I live? Why don't you fucking come over? I swear, it's the worst feeling. And I'm not a violent person, but let me tell you, some thoughts came to my mind. So I get it. But I have more to lose than I have to gain from that. So, you know. All right, then. Oh, my God. My ex-husband is in the chat. Ugh. Dirt Merchant CEO of Yikes. Oh, you're a CEO now? Oh, so do I need to go to the court to request more alimony? Oh, my God. All right. So we do have, this is courtesy of... what do you think about her saying she's a bad Muslim? I think that she's just trying to head off people that are going to say that, because people will say that, not really knowing what makes a good Muslim or a bad Muslim, just knowing that it doesn't look right, you know? So I think that's all it was. She's just trying to head people off like, yeah, I'm a bad Muslim, whatever. You know, I think that's all it is. Yeah. I mean, she's dressing like a nun, so what are we doing exactly? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get started here. We do have content today provided by Malarkey Meter, okay? Because I was working my butt off at work on Friday, and I didn't even know that most of this was going on. So... and then I got home and everything was deleted. So Malarkey Meter archived it, thankfully. So please check out Malarkey Meter. Her video, her channel link is in the chat. And she archives a lot of things, and it's very, very helpful. And she doesn't mind if people do, use it in some way. Just credit her. Just be sure to credit her. You would go to court for that, you spiteful avian? Listen. We're starting off with a lot of negativity, and I'm not feeling it. And you know what? My kids aren't feeling it either. Yeah, my kids. You want to call them your kids too? Well, maybe if you paid owl support on time. Maybe.
What do you think you are, la creme de la creme?
Obviously not. Obviously not, dirt merchant. Yes, I did, Tony D. That's what I was doing all day Friday. Oh my God. Sarah Boone, guilty. Shocker. You going with Mom in the divorce? Absolutely. Come on over. You know what? I made a video the other night because I wanted to upload it for you guys. And, just so, because I felt bad not being able to go live. I uploaded it. I was starting to edit it. And, I was saying that the owl limoni, I was going to go shopping with all of the owl limoni money, and then I have dollar bills falling from the sky. Yeah, and we did some jewelry shopping on Amazon.com. So I'll edit the rest of that tonight and get that up for you probably for tomorrow. He's got to pay alimony. Exactly, JJ. Thank you so much for being an owlet for 10 months. Owl support, get out of my town. We had to leave. Oh, I kind of had lost my train of thought. What I had said in the video is that don't worry about me spending the alimony on jewelry because my kid's stepfather takes very good care of the owls. Yeah. So there. Use the credit cards, tater.hottish. I'm not going to ruin my credit over his BS. Let me just pop Malarkey Meter's link in the description also while we're here. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Videos provided by. Yeah, their stepdad is very good, so you don't have to worry about them, or you don't have to worry about me buying jewelry. Don't worry, the kids are taken care of very well by their stepfather. Congrats on the newest husband. Thank you. Hope this one can finally get his green card. We'll see. Salah may actually love her. She may be unstable and cruel, but at least she's a piece of crap and he loves that stuff. That's true. That is so true. Yep, that's true. Okay. So, this one here is the uploaded video. And I did screen record her live stream from today, and it recorded without any audio for some reason. So I have the chat from that, and we can watch it, with the real chat side by side, I guess. But she did start to rage a little bit towards the end, so we may go with that. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit activate. Let's activate the Holy Spirit, okay? And, it's okay if you don't believe what I believe, and I don't believe what you believe, and we all believe whatever we believe. It truly doesn't matter in the nest, okay? I'm just glad that you're here. I would just ask for a light of positivity and goodwill come over the nest, and just fill our hearts with light and love and goodwill towards each other. Okay. Thank you.
You're not going to like this version of me. I'm out for blood today, and I'm fighting fire with fire today. I've had enough, and I want to talk.
Isn't it funny, though, listening to her voice like that? It kind of makes it, less serious. But I do kind of want to, I don't know if I can lower it at this point. But it does make it sound a little less gross, I think. Maybe not. All right. Let's try that.
So, having Turkish grill. So, chicken kebab, fries, just a few fries, grilled pepper, garlic, tahini, lavish bread, pickles, and a diet cola. I posted on my community tab a picture of FFG's. FFG, I'm going to refer to her as Slimer, okay? On Slimer's.
I have to say, right, because you guys know that I take a lot of time, like making my owls and all my little gimmicks for the channel, right? Like, Chantal, if you're going to do something like this, why don't you actually take the time to really, like, fine-tune it? You know, you just kind of did like a square crop of her head and just kind of like slapped it on something. Why don't you really like work at it to make it look like, you know, a little more artistic? You know, it just shows more sloppiness.
Slimer's deceased mother on my community tab. Alright? And you're probably thinking, what piece of shit would post someone's deceased mother on their community tab, and why? Well, I'm going to tell you why right now. I'm going to remind you everything that this vile monster of a human being, if you can call it that. Yes, I'm dehumanizing her like she dehumanizes me. I want to make it clear. I have no sympathy. I have no care, no empathy. I have nothing but black hatred for this person. And I'm going to tell you why. And after I list off the facts and the reasons why,
I think that Chantal might want to start writing scripts. She might want to try writing a script because she gets, even in a pre-recorded video, she tends to get she kind of veers off a little bit, and like we never get a rundown, a list of like number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's always just this emotionally blurted out mess. And it's hard to take someone seriously when they don't really just have facts to present. And she doesn't. Holding on for the tab has been a nasty bestie for 9 months. Her entire existence on this platform is a terms of service violation. Cope and see the cutie. Yeah. And I've seen people quoting terms of service a lot lately. And I have to say that I haven't seen YouTube enforce any terms of service in years at this point. Really. Really. Even like egregious things. They just don't care. They do not care. So, you know, it's like, yeah, we can hope that something is done, but I can tell you don't have, you know, to be realistic, I wouldn't expect anything. A lot of things go down on YouTube that, you know, YouTube doesn't care. Clearly. So, hey, Cordelia, how are you? So she says she has black hatred in her heart. I think she has a black heart in general. It's like hollow in there, something. You know, there's not a lot going on in there. It's just a lot of negative energy. So.
I want to ask you, really, how you cannot understand, after everything this vile person has done, that I would just sit back over and over like I've been doing for years and never losing my shit and giving it back.
Again, I would write a script, Chantal. I would just write a script. You have lost your shit many times over the years, and it's always the same thing over and over and over. You're not the bigger person. You know, maybe you should react more often. Maybe you should go off more often. Maybe. I mean, what you're doing now is not working.
And when I do, you turn it around, play the victim. Well, let's get into it. And by the way, If doing this makes me a bad Muslim, then I'm a bad Muslim. Whatever. Let's start with, why post her mother? Her deceased mother. That's disgusting. Alright. So that's disgusting.
Okay, and here we have a photo of Chantal's father, I believe stepmother, maybe, and her stepbrothers.
Making fun of my mom, literally calling her a whore. On live, many times. Making fun of my aunt, calling her ugly. Uncle Phil, her name is Phyllis, calling her Uncle Phil.
You call my mom a hoe? Your mom couldn't afford to be a hoe.
Posting her, my mom's face. No problem though, right? But it's not okay just because your mother's dead. I don't really give a shit about you or your mother, dead or alive, after what you've done and said to my family. I'm not being the better person today. I'm done being a good person to these people.
She's such a good person. She's always been a good person. I mean, this is so out of character for Chantal, is it not? Completely out of character. She's such a good person. Where is this all coming from? I don't know.
Done being the good
so
person
different.
Right now. Mm-hmm. Really ask yourself if you would be the better person. It's easy to say when you're not in my shoes. If this person was literally a parasite in your life. Parasites require a host to feed off of. This person makes fun of my looks, my body in the most disgusting ways every day. Claims I ate myself to infertility. Called my mom a whore. Makes fun of my aunt, the people I love in my life. So yeah, fuck you and your dead mother. I don't give a shit. I really don't have any sympathy for you. Considering that after she passed, you went live to talk more shit about me. You dehumanize me every day, you vile piece of crap. I have no sympathy for you or your dead mother. This crazy bitch hid in a snowbank behind my house. She came to my fucking house to steal my cat. That I was...
I didn't see this before. And then exploit her. And it shows like one of the calendar pictures, I guess. Dirt Merchant says, at least when I be bad person, I say I bad. I go lie on Cry Rage Mukbang. That's true. That's true. At least. That is true. I gotta say, you are pretty good about that. Thank you, Dirt Merchant. At least. At least.
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
At least we use the air fryer instead of the deep oil fat fryer, don't we? Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Gonna rehome because she was afraid I would put her to sleep. A 21-year-old cat after she put her 2 dogs to sleep. No sympathy for you. You deserve all the heartache and pain.
So I understand to a certain extent, up to a certain point of what she's saying. I think when we start talking about people's relatives who had nothing to do with the channel, who had nothing to do with YouTube, anyone's relative, okay, or friend or acquaintance, really anybody, that's gross. That's just gross. And then if you're going to talk about a loved one who is no longer here on this earth, that takes a certain level of evil, honestly, just evil. Evil. And the cat, we can go, how many times is she going to bring up the cat? The cat, BBJ has been 21 years old for 20 years. It seems like it, doesn't it? And, I think if Chantal could get out of her emotions for, 10 minutes or so and write a cohesive list, I think it would be more, it'd be more digestible, because everyone just shuts down. Everyone just shuts down, like, no, she didn't steal your cat. No, she needs to be more clear with what she's saying. She's not going to be. She's just a reactionary, emotional person in general. A list would require effort. That's true too. And to think in a non-emotional way. Just put out the facts. I think it would be far more effective. But BBJ is one thing. And then, having had to euthanize my dogs. If she ever, honestly, I don't even know if I should say this. I think that I could separate it enough, because Chantal really doesn't get to me like she does a lot of people. Her opinion of me or anything that I do in my life literally has no consequence, like at all. I don't seek validation externally. If no one showed up in the chat tonight, I would feel pretty much almost the same as I would as if double the amount of people showed up in the chat tonight. It's like, I'm here to do a live stream. I'm thrilled that you're here, but that's not how I get my validation. I've got other things in life that I feel accomplished in and that I look to for, like for within myself. Like, I did that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I have done that. So I think if Chantal were to say something about my dogs that I've had to euthanize who had cancer, and she said something like that, I think it really just does say something more about her than it does me. A lot of people have been in that situation, She also blocked so many people in this who would stay a sub without being able to participate. Yeah. Even members, even paying members have been blocked. Lucy Jane says it's worth noting that the stories about her family all came from her on her channel. That is the other main thing, is that people can't use against you what you haven't put out there. We saw the zebra dress when you were going for your grandmother's, service. We saw that. We saw, we saw that. You didn't have to turn on your camera for that. So the things that we do know, they are from her. Yeah, it's a good point.
You go through in life. And honestly, I hope you go through a lot. She has thousands of videos, 3 channels, saying the most disgusting things about me. And the amount that I have taken over the years, every bad, detrimental thing that happens to me in life, you revel gleefully on your channel about it. When I've been cheated on, you clap your hands with your audience in gleeful ceremony. When I was going through an abusive relationship, you made fucking entertainment out of it. I don't give a fuck about you or your dead mother. You can both choke. I really don't care if you live or die.
Cool. Same. Same, Chantal. Same. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to most of us, I don't think, really. I don't know. I do think I have a different perspective than a lot of people in the community, though. I do, because I'm not invested in Chantal and what happens to her. I have other things that I do make videos on. It's not like she's a source of, she's not putting my dogs through college, if that's what she thinks, But she put her own abusive relationship online. Now, I tell you to a certain extent things about myself so that you do know things about me, that I'm not a total stranger to you. But do you know if I'm dating anybody? Do you know if I've been in a relationship recently or if I've ended a relationship recently? You don't know any of that. It's not something that is part of my channel. But for Chantal, all of that is part of her channel. All of it. And when you have people who react to you and you bring your quote unquote abusive relationship to your channel, people are going to react to it. You're remarried, you just said so. I was lying. Because if I remarry, I lose the alimony, and I can't lose the alimony. We know you have an ex who you took their air fryer and kids from. That's true. But he's so out of my life now. The kids are so done. I mean, like I said, the judge. Maybe I'm dating the judge. If Chantal loses her channel, she loses everything. That's true. And there are a few reaction channels who will also lose an awful lot. A lot. That's a very real thing to think about. If they did give up their regular jobs to react to her, that could absolutely have an impact. So, I just think in the grand scheme of things on YouTube where, we're reporting channels and we're reporting bad behavior, if she does get taken down, that's going to have a greater impact on some channels and also the viewers, because some people are addicted to watching Chantal. They'll go from live stream to live stream to live stream and watch the same video and get different reactions all day long. Where are they going to go? What are they going to do? Have to face ourselves at that point. You're dating Ricardo Dan? Who's that? Sounds like an interesting fellow.
I don't even see you as human. I really, really wish the worst for you in life. And believe me, all of this legacy you built on YouTube, all of these disgusting videos, thousands of them, harassing, targeting me every single day, like a parasite, feeding off of my life instead of living your own, you're pitiful. So that's why I posted those pictures. Because even if I make fun of her dead mother, boo-hoo, it pales in comparison to the vile, disgusting creature you are. That you have the nerve to talk about my complexion when you no, you don't have a mirror. You don't have a webcam.
Complexion.
Nothing, because you're a coward.
She's comparing getting criticism about her skin complexion to insulting someone's dearly departed mother. Right. We need a little bit of perspective, I think. Hey, W, we can see you. You're fighting your keyboard? I totally get that. Ugh, my backspace hasn't worked in forever. It's so annoying. But you don't want to take it apart and see what's under there, because what if you lose other buttons? Yeah, I know.
I think I'll find room for you and your mother in my intro, too. Like I said, I'm out for blood, and I'm coming for you. You're literally, inside and out, the most hideous person in GorlWorld.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. See, I just kind of listened to this. I don't really watch a lot, but I listen to a lot. I didn't know that she had put this up. I don't even know what that's supposed to prove. That's weird.
But you judge everyone else. Honestly, when you talk about my infertility, who's gonna procreate with you? You make men sterile. Good luck. That's another thing. You openly infertility shame me. You say the most vile, disgusting things. But that's okay, your shitty audience condones that. Because they're all like you. So, before any of you shitheads have the nerve to ask me how I can go low and say her mom is worm food, which, by the way, you like to post pictures that were like 20 million years old of yourself. You don't look like that anymore when you post pictures of yourself. Post a modern picture holding up the newspaper, today's newspaper. You post a picture of your mom from 1960s, but try to make my family look ugly in your pictures and your thumbnails. Fuck you for ever doing that. You deserve this. You have no one to blame but yourself, so stop gaslighting everyone. Except maybe your brain-dead audience. I don't care how much sympathy you're going to try to garner from this.
what I'm noticing, right? It's like hearing Alvin and the Chipmunks cussing out Dave. It's easier to listen to, I think. I didn't like it at first, but I'm like, it sounds less, ugh, you know? So, what I am seeing, what I'm observing, is that she's very relaxed. Look at her posture. She's very relaxed. She doesn't even have her pinky finger up. When she's raging, that pinky is up and she's looking all over. She's very calm. Right, Maria? She looks happy. She looks very calm. She's just talking. And she has like the look of like pure like happiness. Like she's very relaxed. Very relaxed. It's interesting. Like this is... No, I don't think it's just because of food, though. I mean, we've all watched her rage while eating, and it's a totally different vibe. Totally different. This, I agreed, Lucy Jane. This is her true self. This is what makes her happy. This is what, look at her. She's in a state of bliss. She's not even like eating. You know how normally she eats so fast and just shovels it in. She's not even eating fast. Normally, she'd be stopping to eat and take bites and, not finish sentences. She's just letting it flow. It's just flowing. Very interesting. Loves it more than food. Yeah, Justine. Yep.
You're a crybaby. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how many hateful views you get. I don't want any of your flea bag parasite audience near me with their hateful shit. But they have the nerve to sit there and listen to what you spew about me for hours every fucking day and then say I'm vile. Yes, I am vile. I told you, I'm not for blood. And I'm going lower. Actually, me doing this doesn't even compare to what you've put me through for years. So, I wish you nothing but a life of loneliness and bitterness, and to continue to watch me be happy and successful in life. Loneliness, like you are now. The only person who loves you in life is a pack of cigarettes. The only reason people like you on your channel is because you hate me. And honestly, no amount of views, no amount of anything can erase a face that only your dead mother could love. I don't give a fuck if you're outraged by my posts. Cancel me, I don't care. This couldn't happen to a better person. You want to come for my family? I'll come for yours. I'm not being the better person anymore. It's not worth it.
She's not being the better person anymore. Well, yeah, we were all wondering when you were going to let loose, Chantal. Gossip Squirrel has been an owlet for 8 months. She thinks what her aboutisms make her righteous. Yeah, what about this? What about that? I'm just responding. Well, when you respond for the 150th time, it's not a response anymore. It's the back and forth. And it's been going back and forth for years. Can anyone truly say who started what? I don't know.
It's not worth it. You go low, I'll go lower. So, I really have zero sympathy. You called my mom a whore. Many times. Zero sympathy. You call my aunt Uncle Phil and make fun of how she looks when you look 100 times worse. Zero sympathy. When my grandmother passed, you made fun of me on live streams. You always try to push me to rage. You always try to push me to my limit. Well, you've done it. And now you're gonna cry, right? That I attacked your mother. Fuck you.
You call my mom a hoe? Your mom couldn't afford to be a hoe.
And your mother.
Okay. That is Malarkey Meter. Please check out the link pinned to the top of the chat or the link in the description to find her channel. She archives just about everything. So, and she has both deleted videos from the other day. If there are no monetary consequences from this little public tantrum she threw, it'll just embolden her to do it again, but worse next time. The thing is, she took down both this video and the live stream, so she doesn't earn anything from it. Like, she gained nothing from doing this monetarily. She may have gained, you know, she was very relaxed. She was very in her flow. She may have gained some kind of satisfaction from it, you know, emotional release. But monetarily, she didn't, it doesn't benefit her to do that at all. Not at all. You're here to lick butts? Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'm sure there's someone here who needs theirs licked, so go for it. Try to find one. She might have gained followers. We can check. I doubt it. We can check. Let's check. I gotta doubt it, you know, but who knows? Let's see. Foodie Beauty. No. 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 Flatlined, pretty much. So, lots of subs of more like. Lost subs of more like. Oh, of lots subs more like. Well, if she gained or lost, it would be under 1,000 either way, because Social Blade isn't going to show it until it reaches 1,000. So we don't know yet. Maybe over the next few days it'll go up or it'll go down. We don't really know yet at this point. Looks like she's also deleting comments on her community posts. Yeah. Yeah, she had kind of an apology, which was, you know, whatever. And then there was a, screw you, this is not an apology, get bent. So, you know, it just, I don't know if she knows how bad it makes her look, or if she even cares, really. You know, the flip-flopping, the back and forth. It's very hard to take someone seriously when they can't stick to something that they say. It's very hard. Yeah, Nadia, I don't think it was a rage either, but she did go live after that. Excuse me. I'm not going to show that here because I think everyone has probably already seen it a couple of times. It is on Malarkey Meter's channel if you didn't see it and if you do want to catch it. And it would be without commentary or reaction. So, you know, if you do want to watch it, I would definitely suggest going over to Malarkey Meter. But her live stream from just a little while ago, she did start to get a little bit ragey towards the end. So I think we could look at that. So if you don't know the game of Limbo, like Beach Limbo, How Low Can You Go? There was a song, very, very old, but I don't think it's in the, I don't think it's like without copyright yet. I don't think it's in the public domain yet. So, but the Limbo song, How Low Can You Go? I mean, it's gone pretty low. Pretty low. Yeah, it was dipping her toes in, thinking she could talk her way out of it, and got her leg tore off. Now, I have seen some people saying, yeah, Limbo on the beach, yeah. Was it in the Grease movie? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've seen that, but I don't remember Limbo being in it. I have seen some people saying that they don't agree with what either side has done, and I agree with that also. Again, it's not up to me to, you know, police. Whoa! Hey! I know you're upset about this whole thing, okay? But really, we have some decorum, okay? Please. One moment, please. So sorry. right. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah. So, absolutely, Bougie, I agree with you. One thing I know for sure is God will deal with them in his own way. Yeah. I mean, if you missed the very beginning of this stream, I would go back and just play like the first 5 minutes or so, because, I want to set a standard for how things go here, and, showing minors, period, is not okay. It doesn't matter how old the photos are. Showing photos of people who have nothing to do with your YouTube channel and using that to get at you, I don't agree with. I think it's really awful behavior. And I don't care who does it. I don't care who does it. So, you were in Greece when you were 24, seeing Beauty School Dropout while hanging from a swing above the audience. Aw. She's not having much rope left at this point, Jacksonator, being so unhealthy, unhappy, and having no place to go, and limited keyboard nights. Ugh. Yeah, Bucci, I think you'll appreciate it for sure. They both need to take a breath. No one wins in the end with this. You're right, Sachi Bell. And, I was out and about today and keeping an eye on Twitter, and people were saying, like with Salah's family tree, that was, hey, Unhinged Lady, with Salah's family tree, that his family was free game. Find them and get them. What imagine being in your family, right? If you have siblings, if you have cousins, whatever, and like there's a black sheep of the family. Now for me, I'm the black sheep, but whatever, right? Imagine you have like a black sheep in your family that, just kind of does their own thing and they do whatever, right? And like, you're just like, wow, are they adopted? Like, they're really not like the rest of us. Like, maybe they just have an alternative lifestyle or whatever, And that person gets involved in some internet stuff. And next thing you know, your picture is on Twitter and on YouTube. Get them because you're related to someone who's doing some silly stuff on YouTube. You and your family members and your friends. I think it's too far. So the rest of the Owl Clan isn't delightful? Well, I'm the crazy one. I'm the black sheep. So. You can't control what someone does because they think it might be funny. Haha, troll. No one can control what anyone does. And I'm definitely not here to police anybody. People do what they're going to do. People have done it to me. I've seen it done to other people. I know how damaging it is, So I know no one can be stopped if they're going to do it. That's for certain. I would just say, I think the main point, if any, that I'm making, I don't know if there is one really, is that protect your anonymity. People are freaking nuts. They are nuts. There are people saying, get them, find them, go after them. They deserve it. They're affiliated with Foodie Beauty. That's what I'm saying, Nadia. His whole, I saw it for like a second. I didn't even have time to screenshot it. I think I've seen it before. I think it's been posted a long time ago. I don't know if updates were made to it or whatever. But, I know different parts of his family and what they do for work and how this one's related to that one. Imagine your entire family tree just listed out there. Think of your aunt and your uncle and your cousins and your nieces and your nephews all up on a screen with their photos, their names, how they're related, and it's on Twitter with people, thousands of people seeing this, saying, go get them. Okay? I mean, how is it their fault? How is it their fault that Salah is an idiot and got somehow involved with this Canadian person. How is it their fault? They're probably living very normal lives. And just like Chantal's stepbrothers, I don't think that she has ever met them. How do they appear on YouTube for thousands of people to see just because their dad had a daughter 40 years ago? What? How do they deserve that? It doesn't matter their age. I'm 49. If my picture got all over, like, I don't know, Reddit because my nephew is doing something silly, and it's like, well, here's his aunt. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. It's not okay at all. I just want people to know they aren't children, as Chantal claims. Okay. I mean, the photos did look like aged, but people use all kinds of weird filters now, so okay. So they're not little kids. Okay, well, that's good at least, but I still don't think it's right to do it. But things will be things. So you don't understand how it's not illegal? Yeah. It depends on the state. It depends on the state. In the states. Depends on the state. Different states have different rules. So, all right. So I'm going to pull up, I can't even believe it. I recorded the whole thing and there was no audio. I don't even know why. But whatever. We're not going to even start from the beginning because there was a bunch of nothing in the very beginning. We'll go towards the end and I think there will be more there to... She does start to get triggered. Of course. That's what she does. And people know that, she lets people trigger her. So it happens. That's right, Salty Fry. Chantal made no money off those videos. That's what's so ridiculous. Like, okay, private the video, private your live stream if people are sniping you. I get that. And I snipe her too. I get that. Private it so people can't, take it while you're live. But at least put it back up afterwards so you can still make money off of it, Lexi Lime, it depends on the state. It depends on the state. In general, people are findable, more or less. But, if you post someone's full name and address, that's pretty irresponsible. And that's not what happened in this situation, but I have seen that happen. So, all right. What does everyone think about Cynthia? I don't even know how Cynthia is involved in all this or who she is. I don't know. But I know that she's now a moderator for Chantal. So I miss that whole part completely. Maybe there should be social consequences for neglecting to correct your family member. That sounds a little draconian to me, in my opinion. Because what if you have like a really messed up family and they think they know what's right for you and you get sent to some re-education camp when really maybe you're just quirky. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're very draconian. Okay. Well, then, so it fits. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if anyone knows what Cynthia did. There's a lot of tension in the background. Yeah. And also, Neo Tarot did a video about Chantal, very recently. And said that basically her world is crumbling. She's very emotional and she needs to deal with her past. And that she's just making up stuff left and right. She knows that she's lying though too. Social consequences lead to North Korean circumstances of 3 generations of punishment. Right. Imagine going to a hard labor camp because your great-grandfather spoke out against the leader. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in that kind of life. My family has tried everything possible to help a family member, but they refuse help. I wouldn't want to be blamed for a family member's issues. Right. That's right. She seems desperate for a way to make more money and content. I mean, it's just, if you're really going to go off like this and really make an ass out of yourself and say some horrible things, at least leave it up so you can make some money off it. Like, no one can even find the things now, and you have to go to reaction channels or an archiving channel to find it. That's dumb. That's just not good business, Chantal. That's just not. But we can all find your lame-ass mukbangs. Great. You know? Pizza's the problem. Yeah, there'll always be weak people and codependent and, you know, always. Cynthia has been around. You've seen her around a lot? Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go towards the end. His trial is in December, Sachi Bell. They had a hearing on Monday, and a date has been set for December. So, she made a no trauma dumping rule for the chat. Because of Cynthia? Oh, interesting. Well, we gotta hold Teardrop to the same standard. Because Teardrop is like the worst. The worst at that. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of shisha smoking in this, just so you know.
Thanks, Shay. Yeah, she seems bothered.
Yeah, Shani and Rev broke up. And Shani made a new channel. So, keep your eye out for that, maybe. Your comment didn't show, Lucy Jean? Here or there? Or everywhere?
You have RBF. I think he likes Annabelle.
Salah is in the chat.
Cynthia. Just stay away from the toxic people and bees here.
Cynthia.
Chew means what?
Cynthia.
When you do eat.
So there is someone called Maeve in the chat, and Maeve lives in Dubai. She lives in Dubai. She's Muslim. She's a Muslima. And she talks a little bit in the chat. Cynthia makes big super chats and reactors chats trying to start problems. Hey, come over here and send me one, Cynthia. I'll even engage you in a conversation. Cynthia commented about being diagnosed with cancer. You'd love to talk to Chantal, but she wouldn't enjoy that conversation. Shani and Rev break up regularly. Nal and Rev need to meet. That would be the king and queen of YouTube, would it not? Oh my god. Listen, Dirt Merchant. Your super chats are fine and I appreciate them. Thank you very much. If you could keep up with your owl support more regularly though, that would be helpful too. You're about to give memberships, but now I'm concerned.
What do you do when I met you?
Oh my god.
Shubidik. Arba. Ah.
Can you see that comment, Lucy Jane? Excuse me. Cynthia's a longtime VIB. She showed in... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Thank you, Lucy Jane. She showed in FFG's chat and trauma dumped about maybe having cancer. FFG got very emotional because mom and had... Oh, I remember that. That was like a little while ago, right? Thank you, Lucy Jane. Yeah, I remember that. And it seemed like it was timed in a certain way. Like it wasn't just random. Was that a while ago? I think I do remember that, if that's what it was. Yeah. That was shocking.
Arba. Arba. I forgot. Okay. واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة. That's all I know.
Sabah.
I can count to 6. I gotta remember arba. I'll try to remember it because in French, a tree is arbre. So I'll try to remember. Hey, Amanda. Okay, Pia, how do you say why in Egyptian? We in Salah, in his dialect we say lish.
Le.
Maybe the same.
Le. No, it's not the same. In Egyptian dialect, it's le. Le. Why? Le. And I used to sing a song to my dogs. I won't sing it to you now, but it was part of that. It was like, do you know why I love you so much? And I would say, le, why? why? And I would say, and that's one of the ways I would practice my number. I'd say, واحد علشان علشان أنا بحبك. So it would be like number 1, because I love you. اتنين علشان أنا بحبك. 2, because I love you. And I would go up to 5, and I would say, ليه علشان أنا بحبك. Oh yeah. And I would like tickle them under their paw, under their arms a little bit. That means I love you very, 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 very much. Yeah.
I only speak fluently English.
My dogs speak Arabic. I don't know where your green went, Michael. Maybe you were gifted one before and it ran out or something.
I would say intermediate French, and maybe
You stole it. No, you borrowed it.
very, very beginner Arabic.
Very beginner. They loved it too. Because I did it so often, they came to expect it. They knew what was
You
coming
put what
next.
in your eggs?
Like, at least
Plot
once
for
a day.
Final Destination 6.
At bedtime.
Death is still hunting down the descendants of those who escaped a high-rise fire in the 60s. Oh, there's a new one coming out, old meat? It's Jumanji, it's lemon mint. Thanks, Anne.
I swear she does this because she's addicted to reactors and she tries to prove us wrong or outdo us. Now she's making efforts to learn to count in Arabic, or she's been memorizing your lesson. She's not memorizing my lesson because she is speaking modern standard Arabic, which she tells us later that she doesn't even know exists, actually. So no comments should be disappearing at all. Nothing's being moderated. And I have it set to allow all comments. If you are typing if you're typing channel names that people do come in here and try to slander, they might be blocked, because I do have some creators' names blocked so that people don't try to do that, to start drama on the channel. So that might be why. Ms. Mac, thank you so much for gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Ms. Mac. Abby Cat received a membership. Callie Lauren got one. Zesty received one. Moni JV got one. Pizza Kitty. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Mac. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello.
In French Canada, do people speak fluent English? No. Not really. A lot of people do, but not really. Mostly French. If you go to Quebec. You take it too, Millie? Yeah. It's not Crazy Breathe Machine. They just download it right away. I think it's like Lee, or I don't remember. Thank you, Maeve. Lee? Maybe Lish. Oh, nice, babe. Are you excited? We're going to go to the movies and get Cheese Pro Max. No, I'm kidding.
Cheese Pro Max. Lee? It's Le. Le. See how important transliteration is? Le.
Done more than turmeric pills ever have. Wow. I got to get more supplements.
Right. That'll help.
I didn't take my vitamins today.
That'll help everything.
Shay! Infinity. Looking very important. You're on the better side anyway, Cynthia. The tanning bed scene, I remember that. Yeah, Aaron, I have. There's someone who saved ALR's childhood photos to their computer. It's a real unhealthy obsession. Yeah. I know when people are blaming me, they're like, I delete their comments, but I don't even have to read all the, I just can tell.
I delete their comments.
They're like, you put your family online. Like, really? When did I put like my entire, like my brothers, everybody online? No, I didn't. Like, so it is creepy. It is weird. Yep. You're right.
But it's not creepy for her to say something about someone's dearly departed mother. That's not creepy at all. No. No, not at all. No. No. There is a playlist for all the members only videos. It's in the chat right now, so check it out.
Whoa, my shisha will finish soon. I bet you're happy.
Mm-hmm. They make mufflers for those, by the way. Like, her sucking so hard on that shisha is very intentional. She knows it pisses people off. And if she put more water in the bass, it wouldn't be so loud. And they do also make mufflers. So it's just another thing she does to piss people off.
Babe.
It is rude, Janine. It does. I totally understand why it bothers you. It bothers me too. It feels very rude because it feels like you're sitting in front of her. And if you were sitting in front of somebody and they're blowing smoke straight at you, you would get up and leave, or at least change where you're sitting. It's so rude, you know, but she truly doesn't care. She doesn't care at all.
Le.
Le.
Lish. Was what scary? Terrifier? It's gross.
I feel like this is the type of Arabic that I learned in my first month in Egypt. Hey, yikes, matriarch. Well, that's what it is in the Egyptian dialect. It's like she's saying in whatever she's speaking, it's lish or something. That's, it's different. So whatever dialect you've been speaking, it may not be le. Oh, teardrop. Cynthia, don't go there.
Do you want me to spoil one of the gross scenes for you?
Don't go there, Cynthia.
Yeah, Lily, jeez. Do you remember the one time on live stream you said, sorry, there's just some things you need? And
Charles Reed, only supplement I take are mushroom lion mane. Why does that sound like an herbal Viagra? Mushroom lion mane. Of course Charles Reed takes that. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Mushroom lion mane. Wow. Good stuff.
toilet paper doesn't spark joy. No. Why do you remember all the times I foo-fooed?
Lion's mane is the ish.
You have a good memory. I don't remember that. But if I was wheelchairing, I probably wouldn't.
Dapper Doll, this was a little earlier today. Not too long ago.
Time for dinner.
the
Have a great night,
eggplant.
Chantal and Salah, all you beezers. Enjoy your dinner, Golden Girl, and your...
If you're trying to stiffen your eggplant, try mushroom lion mane, now made with organic shiitake.
evening. I was going to say it's almost your bedtime, but I don't even know what time it is there. It's dinner time. You just said that.
It
Have a
is,
good one.
Tony D.
It's nice to see you.
What is it? I've never even heard of that. It sounds
Hey,
like
Mike, did I say hi to you?
a virility supplement.
If they make a movie, who would play me? John Candy.
Is
but he's
it?
not alive.
Oh, it's a type of mushroom? Look at how educated this nest
I
is.
don't know who would play me. What do you guys think?
People are like, actually.
Let me have it.
Are you serious? It's a type of mushroom. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Charles, the fire escape ladder. I
You
forget. which
have
one
it
that
in
is.
your freezer? Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay, I'm the one that's clearly uneducated here.
Lish?
The whole nest
Lish.
is like, oh yeah.
Maybe Lish. Maybe I
Yeah.
said it wrong.
Lion mane? Yeah.
Pixar.
We use that too. Are you serious?
Megan Fox. Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Chantal, you're showing your age.
Chantal theme spray.
A lot of people aren't going to know who that is.
Bonita, the 5 a.m. mac and cheese. And I was drinking a Caesar too, a bloody Caesar with pickled beans. That could have not been good on my body.
Like you care what's good on your body, for real.
Chris Farley's deceased as well.
Please. It's in some coffee. Oh.
A lot of the morbidly obese ones are, unfortunately.
Look at the trauma.
Actually,
in her chat. Old Meat says, I was reading about amusement park deaths. Creepy stuff. She attracts so much dark, negative. Bleh. I was reading about amusement park deaths. And they just bust that out in the chat. It's used for neuropathy. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Her chat is a black hole. Yeah. That is the kind of stuff she's into. Plane crashes. There is something honestly wrong here spiritually. Spiritually. I do feel that. I do feel that. The way that she was very calm and relaxed with that video and edited it and uploaded it. I mean, why didn't she have the cameo, like, promo in there? You know? It just seemed like very relaxing for her. It was perfectly natural for her to say those kinds of things. So, I think it's something dark there. Oh, definitely sociopathic. She meets all the criteria for that. And we do have a video in the members only playlist called Psychopathy in GorlWorld. And we do go through the different criteria for psychopathy and sociopathy. They are both under the umbrella of antisocial personality disorder. And we do take a look at Chantal. And yeah, so that was your favorite members live? Good. I'm glad. Nice. We'll have to do something once things calm down in my offline life. We'll have to get back to that kind of stuff too. Yeah. You know who Steve Martin is, but you have no idea what eggplant means? Oh. You don't know? You don't know what it means? You don't know? By eggplant, I mean dick. It means that. Okay. That's what it means. Okay, are you happy? Are you happy?
I don't even like eat. I've always been scared to eat spaghetti, like a big plate of spaghetti or something before sleep. Because I heard that that's how John Candy, like he passed away in his sleep after eating spaghetti.
What?
I don't know if it's true. I do inhale Foop Scoop. What do you think this is?
And I feel like a dummy wanting to fact check that. Like wanting to fact check, is that how John Candy died? When you're done flying high with the new hubby, you'll have more time. That's so true. So true. Yeah. Lion's mane mushrooms are rich in vitamins such as thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. They're also a good source of essential minerals such as manganese, zinc, and potassium via WebMD. Thank you, Tony D. I appreciate that. Thank you. Your aunt is a sociopath, Lacey. She proudly admits that she will say or do awkward things just to make you uncomfortable and watch how you handle it. Wow. Wow. And I don't know if you guys noticed, it was earlier this week, Chantal, I think, yeah, it was a live stream. Behind her, where her silver play button is, that plaque, she had next to it the framed photo of her and Salah with the drugged up tiger. And when people noticed it, a couple people noticed it, and they were like, oh, that's so blah, 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 blah. And Teardrop is like, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. And Chantal's just sitting there with a little smile on her face, like she put it there to get at people. It was clearly intentional. That sounds a lot like stuff that your aunt would do, Lacey. Interesting. John Candy passed in his sleep. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Chester. Oh, John Galt. Economically viable nipple clamps. Pretty late, but that's okay. That's okay. Her chat told her to remove it. Did she, though? She's a sicko.
It goes in your lungs when you inhale it. You have to use your lungs to draw in the smoke. Am I supposed to do that as well? It's very light because it goes through a water bong. It's not harsh at all. Sexy French vanilla and amber. Oh my gosh, I have to show you the nicest smelling perfume ever. Oh.
Can we get it through Unicity? Where can we get this? We don't have smell-o-vision, right?
Whoa. Have you ever heard of this one? Mancera?
No.
Roses vanilla.
Ugh. Sorry.
It smells sweet after it's been on your skin for a while.
I seriously hate both of them.
So it has it's Arabic smell.
Sorry. That was visceral.
Hold on a second, guys, okay?
Oh my god. I hate the smell of roses. And I usually, it's got to be a very, very high quality vanilla for me to like it. Ugh. So the combination together, yuck. I was on the treadmill next to this chick that was wearing some kind of vanilla musk, and it smelled like vanilla air freshener when she was starting to sweat. And I'm like, I never wear anything scented to the gym ever. You can smell my deodorant when it starts working, and even then, it's baby powder. There's some private information about me you can store away in your bank. Yeah, it was Abby Cat, rose, vanilla, and amber. Yep. That's right. Beezer spray. That's right. Yeah, I hate. Ugh. ugh, fake smells is terrorism. Well, Jim, I totally agree. Totally agree. Like a good deodorant, like an Old Spice deodorant for a man is fine, you know? Like neutral scents. And it probably smells decent on her when she's not like working up a sweat, but it smelled so cheap, like air freshener. That's what it's like if you just sprayed some Glade or something like Vanilla Sky air freshener. That's what it smelled like. I was like, choking on it. You smell of Bengay and years of regret, Janine. They really need to make Bengay smell a lot better. They can do a lot better, I think. Hey, Jason X. Introducing the new Unicity Spray Shisha and block of cheese. You'd have some real fans trying to get that. They would pay a lot. Mancera is a legit perfume house. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Arm & Hammer because it smells like nothing. Yep. Yeah, just like a neutral, clean smell. Degree. Yep. Yeah, that's a good one too. In Canada, most public places are scent-free. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. XL twisted panties, little hijab, baby powder smell. Yeah, that's it. No vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla extract because that's a real vanilla. That's real vanilla. What kind of drama, Chantal, is going on? Wait, I'll be back. What does she have? Looks like she has utensils or something. It's weird. You know, like when you walk into one of those, like, I don't know, one of those stores at the mall that's like everything's scented and you spray something and you could just smell the alcohol in it. It's like, ugh. You have to wait for a minute for this actual scent to come through. Salah and Teardrop are using the Salah laughing emoji. Great. Okay. You'd move there just for that? Yeah. Your favorite perfume is Gucci number 3, sadly discontinued sandwich? Oh, when was it discontinued? Like a long time ago? Because have you looked on eBay? Just saying. Your dog was being all lovey-dovey and cuddly, Ms. Mac. Then she turned her head and burps directly in your face and jumped off the couch and is now staring at me to get her treat. So rude. Oh, what a sweetheart. I love that. Maeve is dropping some interesting words in her chat. Yeah, Maeve is from Dubai. She introduced herself in today's chat. Mm-hmm. My husband would never even think I would disgrace him, let alone with this. What's this? What's with this? Oh, Maeve, just spill it already. So lonely. That Pobrecita treadmill.
Some hello?
Oh, yeah. Maeve also speaks Spanish, like the Spain Spanish, Castilian Spanish. So she is using some Spanish also. That Pobrecita treadmill. Okay. Okay, Maeve. ¿Quieres decir? You want to say in Spanish. Oh, what do you want to say in Spanish? I think. How's your weekend so far, Teardrop? Oh, you know, I killed somebody, and then my dog killed somebody, and then, you know, it was okay. It was just your average weekend. You know. Are you the treasure I've been looking for? Maeve said. That's translated. If you were tea, I would be the sugar that sweetens you. What the what? 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 Who's she talking to? This is translated from Arabic. What is this? She was flirting with Chantal in Arabic? With Chantal? Then said the treadmill was sad in Spanish? my, what? Oh my God. Let me see if the let me see if the treadmill. Let me see if the transcript is available. Chat replay. It is. Let me download the transcript. We're gonna have to sort through all of Maeve, because what the heck? Did someone post that on Twitter or something? Like my stupid memory. That awesome lady who translates stuff from Arabic. I can't remember her name. It's no disrespect to her at all. That's literally a me thing. The Wives of Mo translates. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, thank you. Did she post something on Twitter? Wow. If you were tea, I would be the sugar that sweetens your tea. Is it possible to use bots in live chat? I don't know personally, but I would assume so. I don't know. I would think YouTube's technology has gotten advanced to the point where they can pick up on that stuff, but I really don't know. That's a total guess. Okay, let me get up the, you can bot live chats. Thank you, Stella. Yeah, maybe she's talking to Salah. My husband would never even think I would disgrace him, let alone with this. So Benita Boutrell. Oh my God. Is Maeve flirting with Salah? Oh, hell no. She better not. Oh! You think she's talking to Salah? So lonely. All right. That poor little treadmill. Let me pull up the transcript. Oh my God. Let's just read directly from the transcript. We might as well. Where is it? There it is. Hi people, I think is the video called. Yeah, October 26th. Hey Catsy. How's it going? Wife number 3 or 4. Can only have 4, so we know it's not 5. All right, hi people. Yeah, okay, so let me do a search for Maeve. Let's just get all of her messages. Maeve, you vixen. Okay, good evening, Chantal. Hope you're doing well. Let me see if I can get this on the screen for you guys. Ugh, it's not very pleasing, like visually, but you know, whatever. We do what we can. Wow. Oh my God, you can't see that. That's like a joke. That's a joke. All right, I'll just read it. Okay, so good evening, Chantal. Hope you're doing well. You said you live in Kuwait. I live in Dubai. We are so close. I love it here. It's extremely safe, and the kunafa is always hot. I like kunafa warm or cold. Yeah, you can download the transcript of the person talking, the chat, and the comments. If you, it's just like a browser plugin. A few weeks ago, underage Ghostface was saying all this romantic stuff in Arabic in the chat. Turns out it was all song lyrics. Well, let's see. Let's see if the same thing with me. Let's see. I say Dubai because most don't recognize UAE, but I'm in Abu Dhabi. Maeve. Have you guys heard of Abu Dhabi? I mean, I have. She says most people haven't heard of it. Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is very close, and I absolutely adore it. Yes, it is a beautiful mosque. The Louvre here is gorgeous. I've only been twice. There are a few good museums in Kuwait as well as mosques I would love to see. Okay. Lauren Gill, I don't think she has ever been to the Emirates. I'm just reading all of Maeve's chats. Japan is amazing. I personally enjoy the northern area during winter. We ski there a lot for winter vacation. The Netherlands are amazing as well. I truly enjoy the pancakes in Amsterdam. Okay. She sent a red heart for something. Morocco would be one amazing place. Oh, yeah. In this live stream, Chantal claims to be planning a trip. So, I don't think she is. It's such a rich cultural hub where the Moors held out against Spain. Moorish tile. Have you ever seen Moorish tile? Oh, my God. I have not been to the Grand Mosque, addicted to cold brew. I've only been to Egypt. That's it. Belle, we are going to Dubai tomorrow. I like the mall there, and Abu Dhabi is more in the country. Okay. Thanks, Belle. Your cat is so cute in your profile picture. What is its name? Okay, making friends with Belle. Your cat, your profile picture is super adorable. Happy birthday, Pixie. They sent you an incorrect parcel, Foodie Beauty. So Chantal was talking about her GoPro accessory that they ordered, that they've been waiting forever to get so they can vlog. And they got the wrong thing. So we're still waiting for vlogs. Has anyone tried ordering from Hung Mall in UAE? They cannot find my address. For the GoPro, I know I am rural here, but I do receive mail. Chantal, it's going to get more dry here soon. Invest in good chapstick. Your lips are looking dry. Just trying to help. I use an Aquaphor stick, says Maeve. Okay. Perfect. Vaseline is just like Aquaphor. It's close enough. They have the same function. I hope your lips feel more hydrated now. Oh, hello, Al Sultan Salah. Okay. And he replied, Maeve, just the name. Oh, now we're getting into Arabic. Oh, can I translate from here? I might have to go back. I don't think I can. No. Damn it. Let me just see. All right, we are at, look for the timestamp. 55. I can't believe if you were the tea, I'm the sugar, or whatever. It sounds like such an Arabic pickup line. I hope you know, Chantal, that Lish means a gorgeous female. What is going on here? All right, we're going to keep going from here, I think. Unless if anyone saw like earlier, if we need to see more, let me know if we do need to go back further. But I think it's okay. We can start here. Wow. Maeve wants the eggplant. She wants eggplant parmesan, I think. Wow.
Halloumi? But yeah, this perfume is really good, but it's expensive. So it has like a kind of like a amber oud kind of smell to it with rose vanilla. So good.
Mastication.
I have some cereal.
Cereal. Good. Good. High glycemic carbohydrates. Eat up, girl.
Cheese break. Oh, one more puffin and I'm done.
Plate. It's so cute. The plate is cute, Maeve. Okay. That could be Jen from one of the follow
it's
groups.
For a tea.
Yep.
A plate. A teacup. This is Special K red berries.
Benita Butrell. Maeve is trying to get your man, Chantal. To my knowledge, Lish means what is this? In Egyptian dialect, it would be Eda. And you can say that in a couple of different ways. Like, what is this? Eda. Or, Eda, what is this? It works for both. It's kind of like Yalla has a lot of meanings.
Hi, Cynthia. It's not sugary. Even though it says it has sugar,
You know it has sugar?
It's not. No, it's not sweet. But I do finish the milk, yeah.
It's because you're...
True, will be.
Sorry, darling, at Benita Butrell. I have a very good man. Mm-hmm. Sure you do.
Starving. That's good, eh, Teardrop?
Keep eating.
No, I want to try the KLE.
Kind of Italian there for a second.
Winter treats?
Hey,
For Ramadan. But
I've seen...
Ramadan's not always in the winter. No, you can have a sweet treat.
I've heard it. People say it in outrage. What is this? Ada!
I wish I had fresh berries, yeah.
Or, oh, Ada, what is that?
I don't know. I take my insulin at night, and then a while later, I get really hungry.
Oh, really, sandwich? Oh,
I
nice.
ate lunch today, though.
Cool. Iowa.
Oh.
What? She's burning
Hi,
her mouth?
Ginger!
God. She's like a machine with the eating. A machine.
Aw.
It's very
sorry to hear that.
systematic. Just shoving it in
Your
no
team
matter
lost.
what.
Some people celebrate Christmas, yeah, Pix. A pot noodle? Like Mr. Noodles? No, Amanda, we don't have time changes here. Which I love.
She deserves
Anyway,
a
I
sweet
don't have a
treat.
job. And I'm not a student, so the time change doesn't really matter. When I used to work, when it gets
Wow, she doesn't have a job, she said.
spring forward.
No, her hair's not showing. It's not really a big deal if it does. Really, it's not.
It is allowed here because there's Christians here.
I use my time
Oh, really, Pia?
to provide for women. I'm a doula, and I use the free time I have to encourage women. Okay.
That's what it's supposed to do, yeah.
That's true, Worshipper.
He stinks, stink. Chocolate milk, yeah.
I hope Foodie helps others in the
Sometimes I
same...
put unsweetened chocolate.
Stop talking about food. God. So boring. I hope Foodie helps others in the same way she does. She just doesn't brag about it. I don't think she helps anybody, Maeve. Are you sure about that?
Chocolate almond milk in it. But
She would brag
I
about it
didn't today.
if she was helping somebody.
yeah, my baby.
Huh?
And even then, Christianity and Islam,
Yeah, Chantal makes a big thing out of it because she's balding. So yeah, she would probably care about that. But yeah, a lot of women wear hijab with actually like the whole top part of their hair showing. It just depends on the level of conservatism and sometimes the country where you're living and the culture. If you're Muslim.
we have a lot of things in common. Lizzo dressed up as a dazzled Ozempic mom.
You can't just... You can't just bust out stuff like that, Chantal, and not follow it up. People will have questions. It doesn't make you sound like you know what you're talking about. It doesn't make you sound educated or knowledgeable. It sounds like you're just throwing stuff out in the air and seeing if someone catches it and actually thinks that you know what you're talking about. That's literally all you're accomplishing. She's saying Christians and Muslims have a lot in common. And someone said, like what? Christopher Moon says Abrahamic religions are all aligned. Yes, that is true. Both are Abrahamic religions, yes. But she's just like goes off on something else. Blurts that out and then whatever.
I hear people are suing Ozempic. Like there's a class action.
Ozempic now.
Because a lot of people have developed gastroparesis. Oh, that's good, Pia. I'm glad. Almond teeth. Both are Abrahamic religions. Yeah, true, Seraphim. Also monotheistic religions, right? Really, Christopher? Are you trolling? Because he did lose a lot of weight.
So I'm getting a very icky vibe from her. I'm getting a very I don't know if you guys are sensing anything at all. I'm feeling very uneasy watching her right now. Very uneasy. She looks very calm still, very relaxed, and looks happy with herself. She's gone completely insane, hippies. That might be it. Something's off. Right, RBF. Something feels off. Yes. Yes, something's not. Christopher Moon said Nikocado is suing the drug company for weight loss. Word on the street. And Chantal's like, are you trolling?
Hey, Robin. Hey, Becca. I know it's a pain, Cynthia, but you know what? For your mental health, you can't match their evil. I don't think it's, honestly, love, I don't think it's worth it. You know?
You're sending an M?
Yeah. All neat. Gastroparesis, basically it paralyzes your stomach so that you can't digest food. And you have to be on TPN.
How does she know TPN?
Don't let her take your energy, Cynthia.
Wow.
It's not worth it. I've learned the hard way.
Listen to this part. That is very interesting. How does she know about TPN? Most people do not know about that. It's total parenteral nutrition. And it comes in a bag and you get it through an IV. So, this is funny. This is funny what she says.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Becca. I know it's a pain, Cynthia, but you know what? For your mental health, you can't match their evil. I don't think it's,
Right.
Honestly, love, I don't think it's worth it. You know? Yeah. All neat. Gastroparesis, basically it paralyzes your stomach so that you can't digest food. And you have to be on TPN.
Oh, I'm glad.
Don't let her take your energy, Cynthia. It's not worth it. I've learned the hard way on this.
Don't let her take your energy. I've learned the hard way. What was yesterday? What exactly was yesterday and your 2 deleted videos? You worked for free yesterday. You got all worked up into a tizzy and you worked for free. I learned the hard way years ago.
I get it.
You haven't learned anything, Chantal. Nothing. Oh.
Like my mental health yesterday? Horrible. Dealing with that crap. Engaging. Now? So much better. Out of sight, out of mind.
Interesting.
Coraline is good.
Yeah, Mrs. Chester, right?
We all go a little mad sometimes. What do you guys do for fun and quit?
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, you guys might think I'm a total weirdo. It's fine. A lot of people do. It's no big deal. I know that I'm a weirdo sometimes too. Okay. All right. I know. I really don't care. Whatever. I'm quirky. No, I'm not. I'm just, whatever. But I do pick up on feelings and I do have a sense of discernment. That's something. I know I'm a weirdo. It's okay. I know, but I'm the nest weirdo. It's totally fine. I love that. That's good. That's good. I married a pile of dirt, but I'm not weird because I divorced a pile of dirt. And you guys, if you are new, Dirt Merchant and I have never met in real life, and we are not divorced, and we never were married, and we don't have children together. But it is a storyline that we've just been kind of going along with because, we trolled Foodie Beauty with it for a little while, and, it just keeps going on. And we might continue a little more. Just saying. It's a bees. It's total bees. 100% bees. But, when you have Gossip Squirrel, that's what I think. Oh, thanks, Katsy. You're fully in now? Because I gave David's Helm my phone number. He never called me, though. So, when you get a feeling that something, you get very uneasy feeling like something's not right. And if you've done spiritual work on yourself, and I know what I'm saying, maybe not, that's okay. I get a feeling from this person on the screen, something's not okay here. And I'm not just saying, honestly, I'm getting a little, I don't know. She's in an altered state. There's something happening here, and I don't know what it is. You agree? Look at her eyes. It's something in her eyes. Really? Okay. There's something in her eyes that doesn't look like her. And the way she's talking. She's empty, but it's like, did something take over that emptiness? Neo has stated she got the message that she dabbled in the dark stuff. She did, yes. Really, Lucy Jane? Yeah. Okay. Because, I know when I have these feelings, I know what they are and I know what they mean, but it's I usually don't express them to anybody. So I kind of feel okay, listen, okay, I know I'm a little weird, and it's okay if you think I'm weird, but, I get a very bad feeling. A psychosis, that could be too. You noticed it first thing, Anna Gags? Yeah. She said that Neo Tarot was saying that basically she was using things to bind someone to her that would be against their free will. But it's the look in her eyes and this whole, it just makes me very uneasy because you rip the mask off and it's easier to embrace it. Diane Woods is what is going on in here? What's going on in the nest tonight? Something's wrong here. Something's wrong with her. I'm just going to play it. See what you think. Just if you can, if you're in a quiet space, just you don't even have to read our chat or her chat. Just watch her.
Oh, when we do stuff. Maybe Pia. Winter Wonderland is going to be opening up. It's a theme park here. And while I don't like a lot of the rides, and can't fit on some, I do want to do the bumper cars and the haunted house there, the House of Evil, and some games and stuff. Yeah, pics. I get it, Cynthia. We're here for you anyway. GoPro! Yeah. We could use it without the media mod, but the audio will not be good. Aw. Thanks, Thea. Yeah, she definitely did, Cynthia. And she won't ever stop because those people have the mindset that you're winning if you can be more nasty than the other person. I mean, they all sent unpaid pizza to my house twice and I'm over it, but now they know my address, but oh well. Yeah. It's just awful, you know?
Right? Paisley Dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely, Dapper Doll. Can I ask a question? Of course, it's serious. Okay. Oh, are you serious? Yes, we're being serious. Okay, Dapper Doll. Isn't it against Muslim beliefs to seek out evil? 1,000%. So the horror movies in the haunted house, isn't that considered bad? I'll tell you, when I've always had a strong faith in God, period. When I was Christian, you know, whatever, right? I'm very thankful for that because I know some people don't feel that all the time. I've always had a very strong faith. And when, you know, and there of course have been times in my life where I was like, nah, whatever, it's not that important, you know, whatever. And I do my thing. And it's like, but like, if I am in my connection with God, like I have tried to, like, I think I've told some of you guys before, I tried to go to a Saw movie. I used to watch, you know, the Saw movies, like the series. And I went by myself. There was a point, it wasn't even that far into the movie. I had, basically, it was like something was telling me to get out of there, get out of that theater. Like, I knew watching it that the people who created the movie, the purpose for the movie was very dark and very demonic. And the longer I stayed there, the more I was going to be affected by it. So I got up and left. So things that are meant to scare you and meant to expose you to things that put you in a bad state of mind, we would generally avoid anyway. Even when we have nightmares, when a Muslim has a nightmare, we're not supposed to get up and tell people about it because it's considered it was not sent to you by God. And you, whatever, you know, shaitan, you know, Satan, whatever was sent to you to make you feel bad, you know, in many different ways. If you share that energy grows and it, you know, ripples out. So you're not meant to share your nightmares for that reason. So yeah, I would not be watching, I don't watch horror movies. I don't. I like psychological thrillers, but if we're chopping people up and, you know, like there's some sicko with a weird basement, yeah, I'm just, you know, I don't mind being on edge and suspense. Like, that's cool. But yeah, like actual horror, going to haunted houses where people are going to jump out and potentially grab you or whatever. Not into that. You're curious why they have those movies in Kuwait? It's not just Muslims in Kuwait, like at all. Chantal makes it seem like Kuwait wouldn't have anything legally that a Muslim shouldn't do. Kuwait is 80% expats, and only a percentage of those are going to be Muslim. So I think the vast majority of people in Kuwait are not Muslim. So yeah, Ms. Mack, those movies are not about the thrill of being scared, but the pleasure of inflicting pain on others. Not worth the film they're recorded on. Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Keep your basement away from the nest. Killards. Yeah, someone got arrested for practicing witchcraft in Kuwait. It was on their news website. Mm-hmm. Scariest you've ever seen was G Squad. Oh, I had a friend whose mom used an old Ouija board as a window decoration because it belonged to her grandma. That house had the same vibes as what Chantal's giving off. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. You grew up around the corner from The Exorcist happened? Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, exactly. There's a large Hindu population in the Middle East, lots of Indian expats. Yes, that's true. You live near the Oman, do you? Yeah, I just get like strong feelings sometimes. And I just, watching her in the last few minutes, I started to get very uneasy feeling. Like this isn't 100% her. In the Gulf state. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all kinds of different Gulfs, sure. What about Salah playing horror-themed video games and streaming it? Is that frowned upon or is it okay socially? Salah doesn't seem to practice, you know? I mean, he downloads sadistic porn to send to holy white American ass and wants her to twerk quickly on his face. So, like violent video games is just kind of in his realm, I think, So, yeah. You think she snapped? Something, that's interesting you say that, Dirt Merchant, because something did happen yesterday where she was like, she said she's never felt that upset by something like online or something from FFG before. Like something really hit her core. And now we have this calm, relaxed. Oh yeah, Joanna, we're not even we've already talked about all that. Yeah. We've already gone through all that. But like, to go to that extent, and then today it's like eating cereal and blah, 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 blah. Like, something's off.
Yeah. Oh, I see, Cynthia. I hope. Honey Smacks. No. Do you like it? Is it like puff wheat? I've had Apple Jacks. Belladonna. Why does it taste like broccoli? Weird. Pia. Comment of the day. I saw a ghoul at Spirit Halloween, and when I clicked the button, it cackled. Alright, thanks for the steward. Oh my gosh. Old meat. They're gonna head right back to friggin' Jupiter, wherever they're from. Oh, nice, Becca.
Like, look how relaxed she is. She hasn't been this relaxed in forever. Like, I don't think she's high. I mean, it's possible, but like, I don't think she is. And it's just like, she's very easygoing. Like a huge weight has been lifted from her shoulders. And maybe that emotional release yesterday is part of that. I don't know. Something's different. I feel like something's different. You think she's done something and is feeling smug about it, Lexi Line? With some spiritual thing, she's done something and is feeling smug about it. She's also in her element because she's shoveling bad food into her gob without anyone checking her on it. What do you think she might have done? Maybe the friend put a spell on her because it all started after that. Could be. Salat divorced her. Could be. She's been smoking shisha for 72 hours and eating nonstop snackies. I don't know. Please look at the whites of her eyes. Okay. Oh, they're kind of pink, huh? Oh, my nighttime thing from my computer, my bedtime thing comes on at 10 o'clock. So let me turn it off. I don't know. I don't think it would show up for you guys. It might though. Because I'm like, oh, things just got dim. It's me. The night light came on. There we go. I'm like, oh my God, her eyes. No, it might be me. Look at the whites of her eyes. What do you think about pink from smoking? They're not white. Yeah, slightly pink, maybe grayish. Bloodshot from crying. You were just at the eye doctor. She said your eyes were pink from smoking. Interesting. Huh. Huh. You think she's medicated, Nadia? That's what Neo Tarot said, that she's on a hallucinogen. I mean, if you want to go with what the tarot reader said, that's what she thinks. That's what she said. She thinks.
The teardrop? But is it, yeah, it's puff wheat? Yeah, true, Christopher. Why did they make it all cornery? Same thing with Doritos, I find.
Ah, you're so beautiful.
You gotta watch out. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not be, as I'm telling you why.
The rage release. Yeah.
That's a good one, Pix. Christopher. That was good. I love halloumi, but it's salty. Does anyone in Kuwait have the giant skeleton? Not that I've seen. Chips?
Oh, I have some of those in my neighborhood.
Actually, I could have a small bag of chips if I want right now.
Bizarre.
Remember those 2 big things of chips I bought?
They're like taller than people's houses, these skeleton things. I don't understand it.
The official Gabby show. Yes. Exactly. I need that mentality, you're right.
Cynthia Breyer said she should be afraid because my husband works for YouTube. Okay. Well, dad, sue YouTube, okay? Sue them. Sue. My husband works for YouTube. Okay, Cynthia. How's that working out for you? My dad can beat up your dad, exactly. What does he do, Cynthia? What does he do? God. The heck?
Sorry to hear that, Maeve.
Oh, thanks, SOMD THC.
Future nurse, in your religion, are you not allowed to participate in certain holiday activities during the year? Yeah, so technically... Really, Cynthia? Oh, well, then there you go. Yeah, but be careful, they are evil. I just don't want to see you get more hurt, you know?
Don't worry. Her husband works for YouTube. It's covered.
Holidays. So,
It's fine.
technically, it's like forbidden to celebrate.
Technically?
I would say for like religious holidays. Like if you want to celebrate Christmas, no, like, you know, if you're Muslim, you're not supposed to because it's Christmas, right?
Right.
But for me, it's also a tradition. It's not just,
Oh, right.
it never was religious for me. Like I didn't care about the Jesus part.
Obviously.
No offense, but like,
Oh, we know.
I don't know.
We know.
For me, I always liked the non-religious aspects of the holidays.
Right. Food and presents.
So
right.
I just like to have the dinner with my family, exchange gifts, but I don't do it in like a worship Jesus kind of way.
Right. Imagine being, oh my God. I just can't. Like, there's no, people do that all the time. It's not a big deal. But why identify yourself as a Christian and then say Christmas was never about Jesus for me? Like, if you're agnostic, if you're atheist, whatever you believe is fine. But and if you're celebrating Christmas, yeah, we give gifts and we all get together and have a meal. Of course, that's a nice thing to do, no matter what your religion is or whatever, or if you have none, that's a nice thing to do. But if she was a Christian before, and as a Christian, she's like, nah, it wasn't about Jesus. Like, my God, this is what I'm saying. Look at her eyes. Like, this is just so... something's off. Like, I feel like the word is trying to come to my lips, and it's not like I can't think of the word. It's like my brain won't let me speak it. I feel like something keeps cutting me off from saying it.
I just worship God. That's it.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. We're not technically supposed to, but food and presents is where it is. Yeah. Stuffing bees! And my mom makes the best stockings. I love them.
And what about Halloween?
No, duh, Haley. Of course. I like driving through light shows. Yeah, light shows are nice. Decorations. Just to be with my family. Yeah, exactly. But technically, no, we're not supposed to future.
Oh yeah, Dirt
you
Merchant. I saw Mariah do that on a Christmas thing. She
Moon
was
baby.
impressive. Truly. Pia Maria said, teardrop, teardrop! That's so sick that they found out your address, but I wish GorlWorld would send me pizza from our nearest pizza place because it's my ex-husband's restaurant, so I'm sure I could keep them. Okay. I guess.
It's your ex-husband's restaurant.
Cultural.
For clicks and views. For clicks and views, I know. I'm happy I don't have to rely on people's shitty content. Like, they have to rely on my shitty content, right?
Yeah, you have to rely on your shitty content, Chantal. You do have to rely on your shitty content, and you can't even come through for yourself. How sad is that? Can you say Cynthia with your teardrop voice, please? Cynthia! Hi, Cynthia! Hi!
Negative and nasty. Like, we can be happy here. Don't you like that?
Never, worse never. You would poison it. No.
Like, look at yesterday, all the people salivating whenever, like, they thought she was going to be doing something big on Kick. Like, what, she used the C word a couple times and said the same shit over and over. Like, you know, like, wouldn't you, like, feel the stress of having to be nasty and, like, super mean? Whatever. You guys actually don't like when I'm like that. You like when I'm ignoring it, and you like to come here just to have fun and interact with me based on my personality.
Oh, that's fun.
I have to say, that's a W.
That's a W.
And there's no amount of money that can compensate for that. I don't care. Like, really.
Really? You worked for free.
It was so boring without super chat conversation.
Yikes.
I wasn't watching, though. Somebody messaged me and told me, like, basically what was going on, and I'm just like, whatever. And also, Yo Mama streamed it. So I saw a little bit, but not much. The sun in their solar system, yes. Is invited to my 80s horror movie pizza. Oh, that sounds so fun, old meat. Which 80 movies would you watch on there? I would have to say, yeah, exactly.
We have to keep our eye on May next
Watch
time.
Night of the Demons. Hi,
See if
Mila.
she comes back.
Thank you. I look pretty without makeup? Oh, thank you. Shopping mall. Nice. I remember the cover for that. It's a shopping bag with all, like, an eyeball, a foot sticking out. They must hate that they need you so much. I mean, if I hated somebody as much as they hated me, which is a lot, I wouldn't want to listen to them, you know, like, on a regular, every day, you know. You can tell when I've been listening to the bullshit, when I've been listening to some drama. Through Yo Mama, whatever. Never directly through them. I don't have to, because Yo Mama covers their shit, just like they cover mine. Hey, Breezeth. Hello. I will usually have some kind of, something to say about it, you know, or a rage. So...
Maeve said, please let me play with Salah. We'd be the best buskers? What's a busker?
Yeah. Pro Max's fancy iPhone. It's also fancy cheese popcorn. I don't know why they called it that. I don't know why. Hey, sour gummies. If I hated someone so much, why would I hate? I know. Hate watching, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. There's another female streaming her right now. There's probably a lot of people, Haley.
It wasn't me.
If you rage, then what do they call yelling insults at your video?
Not this time.
Yeah.
If she's live tomorrow, I might be able to snipe
True,
her.
Melanie. Yeah.
I have a whole day off to myself.
What's Cromags?
It's like Pro Max popcorn.
Yeah, I wonder why, Baby Jane, why I sounded hateful. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah.
Street
If you went to
performers?
strike somebody
Cool.
and you saw your husband's entire family tree being doxxed,
Yeah.
and your family and 2 young brothers, children that have nothing to do with it, and the most nasty things being said about you every day, people going real life, people threatening to kill you, wishing your death, making fun of everything in your life, you would probably have a moment once in a while too. So yeah, I was hateful. And you know what? Yeah, of course, I was. I'm not sorry anymore about it. Sorry, but no.
Sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. Everybody is so educated in here today. Everyone knew what the mushroom thing was. And I'm like, what's a busker? And we have like literally 10, 15 definitions. I love it. Street performing for tips. She meant buster as in Ghostbusters. Busker is a street musician. Buskers are people who sing in the street. Busker is beggars. Street musician, street performer. Busker is someone who performs music on the street for money. Interesting. I didn't know that there was a word for that. Of course there are. Of course there is. Like in the subway station, like they put out like they open their guitar case and like you can put money in it and stuff. Earns their living from a bucket. Oh, okay. You saw one in DC? I saw one in, yeah, okay. She was actually a professional violinist. Wow, that's cool. Exactly. She said she plays electric violin. Hope she knows Crazy Frog. Of course she does. It's also a verb, busking. Wow. I love it. I ask one little question and then filled with knowledge, the nest is.
But anyway, that's enough about that. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly, Amanda. Like, you know, whatever. But that's what typical hateful bully people do. You know, they want to get this reaction out of you, so they go low, they attack. You don't bite, so they attack your family. And then when you bite back in the worst way, you know, when the bear strikes back, they go and cry and make you look like the vile person. Like, it's so stupid. It's so childish. I want nothing to do with it. Keep me the fuck out of your psychotic whatever you're doing, you know? Be mad, unsubscribe. I really don't care. I don't. All you fine people don't care, so that's all we need.
Who's we?
GorlWorld viewers chant things like stroke, 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 and so that's not hateful. That's not hateful. Chanting for someone to have a stroke, right? They're all full of shit, and they probably smell like it too. I don't know, Lena. I might dress up as Longlegs.
You think she ran out of meds? Could be.
Oh, sorry, Levy.
This is the last time I'm ever addressing this. I'm never going to talk about this again. They don't deserve my energy.
Careful to Maeve. Why? What's Maeve? Why? What happened? I didn't even see their comments. I think I tuned them out.
She tuned out Maeve. The active life.
What did they say?
Chantal, read my comment.
They don't want you to have one. They want you to watch it. Yeah, that's why I'm not sorry. Like, people.
Be careful to Maeve, Chantal. So this person, I know that this is like a translation, the active life of A. This is not like how their name normally appears because I have translation on. It's like a French thing, something in French. And so they're telling Chantal to be careful. I think be careful of Maeve is what they're saying. Huh. So that person is on to Maeve, I think. Nice. Chantal, read my comment, please. See, I like to see what else is going on in here. You know, like, it's just the same thing every day. But then I get people like Maeve writing in Arabic to be like, I want to be the sugar in your tea. Excuse me. Okay, a bunch of whatever. There it is. See? La vie. See what I'm saying? La vie movementi. So this is before it gets translated. Then it will in a second. She wants to play with Salah. Oh my goodness. Chantal, Maeve is trying to take your man. Oh my god. She's flirting in Arabic. Oh my god.
Who want your downfall and your death.
Oh my god.
I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for anything that bad happens in their life. So
I do not need that man.
they get a hard on it, Shay. They get a hard on from being mean. That's what they
Ew.
get.
Chantal, don't talk. What? What? Chantal, really? This is, see what I'm saying? I can't look at her face. There is something going on with her. It's not, there's something wrong here. I can't shake it. There's something really wrong here. They get a hard on, she said. Jesus. What the It's interesting because more than a few of the Beezers are likely as problematic as... Oh, absolutely. There's a reason they're attracted to her chat. What normal person could go in there and just be like, hey, what's up? I mean, really. Your grand owls are listening. Sorry. French is not a difficult language. I don't know it. I don't know anything. But the Romance languages, right, are all kind of similar in some way. Chantal, Maeve is trying to take your man. I do not need that man.
Anytime there's drama, people can sniff it out. You see the views go up by being nasty, and they revel in it. It's really weird.
Did you already discuss the Beezer?
It's hard to keep your mouth shut when... Yeah, exactly, Amanda.
Offering to take care of Chantal's Canadian nemesis this morning. Yeah, I did. The Ottawa Mafia member. Apparently everyone in Canada is a Mafia member. So that's good. That's good.
Please
It's like the, it's like the Maple Tree tapping Mafia. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're perfect. It's Chantal and I'm going to need to use her manners. Oh. French is simple, Russian is difficult. Maeve is trolling, scratching at Foodie's rage spot. It is itching, is it not?
I don't know if I can I can try to dress as long legs.
Scratching it.
I don't have loose-fitting bell bottoms.
Please. You can't even dress as
No, they
yourself.
don't. They won't get to me ever. I'm always Team Foodie. Thank you. I do like the Insidious movies.
Let's dress as Pete's. It's not a bad costume.
Can I be the nun? Oh, the nun! Yeah, but how would I make my nose longer?
Read Benita's comments.
This is how BBJ.
They're really trying to
No,
get her
and to
attention.
surgery. I'm not the same. I'm not. Do I have thousands of videos of attacking somebody? Tell me that. Right there. That's a big difference. Do you not have eyes or what? Idiot. Hey, Scapegoat. I'm glad you changed your name back to Scapegoat.
Idiot!
Can you and Salah dress up like each other? No.
It's Ontario Flop. Everyone's
think so. Maybe.
Lobster.
Yeah, exactly. So well. She's
How
like,
are you gonna have a mafia with gun control laws and no guns in the whole country? We're the ice pick mafia. We're the ice pick mafia. We're from northern Canada. We have ice picks. We're not allowed to have guns in Canada. So we have ice picks and we have our maple taps for the trees. Don't mess with us. Our police are on horses. We have cars. Oh my God. Canada has guns? Oh, they're not allowed to. If they can have an Amish mafia, I believe in the ice pick. Absolutely, Kelly. Yeah. I mean, I would even research that. Not like in person, though. I would just interview them on Zoom. Ice pick toting moose riders. A moose rider. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Oh my God. Moose jousting. Crip walking on ice skates? That's got to be a skill. You could lose a lot of weight crip walking on ice skates. I didn't know you were Canadian, Joanna. Oh, okay. Maybe it was the freedom that made me think you were American. Sorry. Not sorry. No, I am sorry. The worst a Canadian gang member can do is not say sorry. True. If you break the law, they call you a hoser? Oh, no. What does that even mean? Oh, use hardened tree saps as ships. We need an owl mobster on a moose. Oh my God. Yes, we do. Jen, that's such a good idea. John Galt, if you're here, I'll take submissions. We eat beaver for Thanksgiving. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't say that. Royal Canadian Mounted Moose. Love it. How would the mob, like the owl should be wearing sunglasses. Maybe a fedora, maybe? On a moose. Yeah, Orshneffer. See what you can get. Canadian geese. North side. North Pole. Oh my God. That's funny.
Looking to be the victim so that her lashing out is okay and reasonable. Exactly.
Get the Mountie hat. Oh yeah.
Her cognitive decline is a reflection of her own failures, not you. Right.
Cognitive decline. That's a little extreme, don't you think, Beezer? Come on now.
Yeah. Hey, Benina.
Mounted police owl.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a picture of the RMCP.
I'm going to a disco night on Halloween. No way.
No,
what are you dressing up as? I was peer pressured, but I'll never conform. Hi, Lady J.
Oh. Dastardly Deeds, Kung Fu Fuckery. Are you serious? Not for nothing, but I legit just spent 10 minutes praying for protection after looking into her dark eyes. I felt like something lingering. I'm not being sarcastic or trolling. Thank you. Thank you for validating. Thank you. I know you know. I know you know that I know, and we both know. So thank you for that. Thank you. There's something going on there for sure. And thank you for praying. Or Lordy, it's Baroque. Just gifted 2020. Are you serious memberships? Thank you. Lord Baroque. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Or, oh Lordy, it's Baroque. Just gifted memberships to Spleen, Sandwich, Rhonda Blackburn, The McFeely Rainbow Experiment, Juno the Pug, Christina, Carol, Susie Manusi, Catherine, just kidding, I don't run, Crystal, Cadaver Cat, Hootie Woo, oh, Hootie Woo, Dust in the Wind, Just Kim, Angie, Wes Treadwell, Merlin's Muse, Kim, Ginger, JLBH, Angie, if I didn't already say Angie. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, Lord Baroque. That is amazing. Thank you. You have to go lick Pulpy's butt? Okay. Well, how was that? How was the nest's butt? Was it clean and was it pleasurable for you as it was for us? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you got a free membership from Lord Baroque, please give them a shout out before they go to go lick Pulpy. And if you are a brand new member, please go check out your welcome video. It's right here. And Cat C has been an owlet for 7 months. Thank you, Cat C. I appreciate. Oh, Michael. Next time, I'm sure. Pulpy does have a nice butt. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. A nest butt. Yeah, I mean, you know, we have one. One collective one. Chantal's empty eyes are giving war crime soldier John Baxter. Oh my God. A charcuterie board of butts. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you so much, Lord Baroque. Very generous as usual. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to get off soon, actually. No, pumpkin pie. Nope. Because she's done a lot worse. So, is she not worried? She has a bully channel, which is TOS. And it's not against TOS to say that you don't care if somebody's dead. It's not. So.
There's a lot of things that are not against TOS. Gossip Squirrel, thank you so much. Gossip Squirrel just gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you, Gossip Squirrel. They gifted memberships to Cheryl Blue 19, Salas Dinky Dangler, Momo, Lacey Medic Lady, and Forever Fetus. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know, Michael. I don't know. Wait until November 1st and I can gift some free ones. Finally figured out how to accept gifts. You've been gifted 3 memberships in 3 different channels from Lord Baroque Kim. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's all hold wings to protect us from her evil spirit. I mean, it's not a bad idea to, for me, I call on God and, we can picture, white light coming down from the heavens, surrounding the nest with all of the nesties inside, keeping us all protected in good spirits and shielded from this, whatever this is. Whatever it is.
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay, all right, bye.
But
see ya.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. I bullied her. Right. Okay. Get out of here and go smoke some more crack. Exactly, Susie. I have to go, but we will bees, and I'm not talking about these freaks ever again. So anybody who comes in here tries to stir up drama, you're going to be blocked next time, like right off the bat. No answer whatsoever. We don't have that here, old meat. We don't have that Addams Family thing here. And I don't eat Burger King anymore, so have a good night, you two guys. Yeah. They try to bait because they need that for their content. How fucking sad is that? Like, would you want that life? I wouldn't. Bye, guys. I'll see you later.
I will respond to Amanda Travers. She says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Amanda Travers. One of the obligations of a Muslim is to return the salam. When someone says it to you, you are obligated to return the salam. Maybe she didn't see it, but that is an obligation on the Muslim. So maybe she didn't see it. All right then. So she's leaving us. That's fine. Totally cool with that. See you later. And now they're planning anniversary desert camping. Yeah, that's never going to happen. I don't see that ever happening. You think her evil is intro-centered because of the chaos look in her eyes? Something's going on, Dollivore. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Just the personality. Didn't she have BK in Thailand? Yes. Or something. Yeah, or something. She's planning her next visa run. It seems that way. Oh yeah, I'm going to be traveling, but I can't tell you where. She had this weird smile on her face too when she was talking about it. It's like, I don't know. Hey, BB True, how's it going? Okay, Green Dragon, you're back. Just in time for us to close the stream for the evening. If she goes live tomorrow and if I am at home and free, I will definitely snipe. So keep a lookout. I always post something on Twitter when I'm about to snipe, so you know it's coming. You're all fat phobic sociopaths. She's a saint. You're evil. Exactly. Salah has that same look in his eyes when he would come walking up on her. Sick. Give the bargain and a boys from a pet from the nest. Absolutely, little 7. Thank you, Joanna. All right, we are definitely going to close out on Holy Spirit Activate. It is needed. So, put all of that we just watched, put it out of your mind. Shrug it off, because don't take that with you. Leave it where it is. Jen has been an owlet for 10 months and says, thanks for the weekend stream. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for being here. We're definitely going out on Holy Spirit Activate. Absolutely. Yes. You guys have a great rest of your day or night. Thanks so much, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.
activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
Hey, they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
Hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
Hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey,
Activate.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great.